Let's get E-Rock in here, because talking about Obama, supposedly Limbaugh said something pretty outrageous. Oh, yeah, yeah.
He just laughed at something.
We're just getting this line.
He laughed at something somebody else said.
This is how we get the line on the air without getting fired, by the way. Wow, look at the young Hillary. Wow, jeez. Hello. What? She hasn't looked like that in 10 to 12 years.
Nice astronaut.
Still not really good.
No.
Still not
really
never good.
Even
she limits your. Well, that's not bad.
Even,
I would come in that hair.
Even youth doesn't help her.
Still, like the best she gets is like just weird fantasies like that. Yeah. Well, I would jerk off in her face.
That's right.
Right. I mean,
she's not getting like I would make passionate love.
It's like
listen,
loud in the face.
We got E-Rock in studio. We got to be very careful with this. Hint,
right.
Okay? But E-Rock, tell me what you heard.
There's a transcript online of a caller Rush took on his show yesterday, comparing.
There's an actual transcript, though?
Yeah.
Look at how nervous you are.
Because I'm trying to.
You're breathing heavy. You just swallowed like you just did. Comparing that involuntary swallow when you're all nervous.
Comparing Obama to Curious George.
All right.
Oh, no.
The caller, when Limbaugh was laughing about it.
Oh, so Limbaugh laughed about it.
At it.
Okay.
Supposedly. Yeah.
The caller may have been making monkey sounds.
Oh, and Limbaugh
may or may not
didn't hear it or was laughing over it, and that's what the controversy was.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we don't know if that was true or not.
All right.
We have audio.
Look how we have to tiptoe.
We're trying to find audio.
I know.
We're trying to find audio of this.
Isn't it, Jimmy?
He went to break and then came back and did about 10 to 15 minutes of apologies.
Do we have that audio?
No, none of this audio surfaced yet.
We have no audio.
Well, who did he apologize to in the office?
It's
a fucking radio show. Don't even surface.
Got to be somewhere.
So nobody had. It was a preemptive apology.
No one's taping him where they.
This is a
someone
hidden
has the
lesson.
audio.
He apologized
spend
before.
like $50 on his site to get it.
Oh, he apologized before anybody complained. That's
to
fantastic.
apologize to the man with the yellow hat for making fun of his friend.
Hey, that's right.
Well, we're trying to
Very
get that.
familiar with that story.
Yes.
We're trying to get that audio. But
I for one, hope it isn't true.
Hey, you're a good man. I for
hope
one,
it isn't true.
Hey, we did
From
get
your
it.
lips to
Hold
God's
on.
ears.
Rush didn't say the Curious George thing. It was a caller.
No, he
Please get it
laughed.
right. We said that, Lon.
We said that.
Come on, dummy. We said that. The whole thing that Rush was laughing.
Fucking E-Rock said the audio hasn't surfaced.
Surfaced.
You got any footage of that moon landing? They're hiding it.
Footage of the
Fucking
what?
incompetent shit dick, get in here.
Yeah.
Find
The audio hasn't surfaced from that major nationally syndicated radio show.
Exactly.
Listened to by more people than anyone on earth.
Yeah. That's like Rush
But no one
whispered
can
this to
dig it
someone.
up.
He fucking sent it to a microphone so it would go out speakers. You fucking Hillary face cunt. Go get it. Fucking, I'll wrap your neck around my dick and just fuck your underface.
Ask somebody who's making a phone call in a Dunkin' Donuts and they've got it on their fucking... Jesus. Somebody's leaving somebody a message.
Let's go to Andrew on Long Island. Andrew.
Hello there.
Yeah.
I heard the comment yesterday. I
you
listened
did.
to Rush right after you guys.
All right.
And the lady didn't make any sounds in the background. All she did was compare that her son said that he looked like Curious George.
Yeah.
Rush just laughed right after it. When Rush got back on the air, he really didn't apologize. He kind of made a joke about it, stating that how McCain had to apologize for using his middle name. So he's making a joke. He didn't really apologize.
Okay.
He was joking around about it. But
So
well, according to Shaking E-Rock, this was a national incident, and the audio's been hidden in the archives, and it hasn't surfaced yet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Should we get E-Rock back
I
in
want
here?
to grab Eric's neck fat and pull it up over his head.
Let's say hi to Stryker. Stryker, what's up?
Like a sweater.
Yeah, morning, boys.
Hey.
There was numerous references to the Curious George book on Rush yesterday. He signed off his show by saying, "I'm sick. I'm going home to read Curious George," and then he made some comment about Obama.
Good for him for not fucking being a fucking little pussy about it.
Yeah, he will.
Speaking
I'm
of
sure he
pussies,
will.
E-Rock
He
is
will.
back. E-Rock.
E-Rock, what's the matter, you nervous Nelly?
Nothing.
Fucking, you're all frightened.
Look at you. You're all scared.
What's
I
up?
know.
Can you blame him? Look at the talent.
So
of
there's
this kid.
some woman was saying that her child made the observation
Yeah.
that Barack Obama looks like Curious
Yeah.
George.
And
that
kids
was the
don't
call.
lie.
Oh, kids are crazy.
They
Kids
say the
don't
darndest
lie.
things
Kids
I
say
hear.
the
They do say the
darndest
darndest
things.
things. Yes, they're the darndest things.
But look, I mean,
Stop.
if you're a kid, seriously.
Only a child.
My goodness.
No.
Only a silly
Now,
child.
which one's Barack?
With
Let's say hi to Blake in Virginia. Blake, E-Rock's leaving now.
Oh, there goes E-Rock.
E-Rock, come back.
Only a silly child.
Oh, my belly hurts.
Would make
Dumb children.
E-Rock.
You guys are killing
Blake
me.
wants to talk to you. Go ahead, Blake. Go.
Blake.
You're on, Blake. Go.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Hey, I was listening to him yesterday. The woman's little kid said, by the way, I think Obama looks like Curious George. And he didn't apologize. And I was watching Saturday Night Live the other night, and they were doing that Obama skit, and he does. He's got the exact same facial features.
Well, you're saying that Fred Armisen dressed like Obama looks like Curious George. But look, if you're an actor and you try really hard to look like Obama and you end up at Curious George, then what does that say about a similarity?
Here's the audio right there. Go
wasn't
find
Obama actually on SNL too?
He was
he?
once. Yeah, he was once.
Yeah, I know Hillary dropped in.
They did a thing. Well, they did a thing, by the way. The thing he did, it was Hillary being at a costume party, and there's a guy dressed like Obama. He's wearing an Obama mask, and he takes it off, and it's him.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Clever.
Yeah. But the mask was kind of funny.
Was it?
Yeah. It was... Obama, if he becomes president, Obama masks are going to be very...
Oh, huge. A huge seller.
Very offensive. They are. Well, that's the thing is that, like, Nixon masks and those masks, they're meant to, like, really caricature and make fun of and give the worst of the guy.
Right.
So if there's a black president and they make a Obama mask, it ain't going to be pretty.
Yeah, because like a Nixon mask always had that ski slope nose and everything. Big nose.
Big
The
nose.
Reagan
big
mask
jowls.
had the big jowls and stuff.
Yeah.
And then,
so what is this going to have?
They're not going to allow you to make that mask.
No, it's
that
going to
mask
have
won't be able to
paper-thin
make-
lips. It's going to be
It's going to
really...
look like Warren Hutchinson. Remember?
Yes, it's going to be really dignified.
it'll also have to like come with gloves.
Yes.
For
the...
Well, white people, you can't, you know, you can go around with a mask without gloves.
Yeah, otherwise you're not doing a proper
For all these years of
impersonation.
having a white president, we just could put the mask on and walk around.
Come out with gloves and 16-foot shoes.
That's the funny...
Oh, she was on the Daily Show, huh? Well, that whole liberal media thing was just a big lie, wasn't it? Huh?
She got cheek implants? Did Hillary get cheek implants?
Hopefully they're delivered with a fist.
She is in pain when she has to smile. Like, she did get some fucking...
She's got
Look at her. She's like
going
a fucking squirrel.
petrified jizz injected into her cheek.
That's where she keeps Bill's balls in her cheeks.
One in each
Look at
cheek.
Joe Scarborough. Look at Scarborough with his fucking inbred eyes. Look at those time slots.
This guy's good.
Well, he took over for Imus, and now Chuck Nice is part of the...
There's not enough fucking writing on the screen.
Man, look at that.
Wait, why is Chuck Nice on TV?
That is so they can't pull an Imus.
Yeah.
He's on with who?
Chuck's there,
Chuck
so...
Scarborough took over for Imus on
And that way, if there's any racial controversy... Yeah. Yeah, see, well, Nick's had it. Nick just put his head down. And
You don't want to be there. You don't want to be there.
Yeah, I do. At this fucking point, I do. That's how fucking
You
want
to be on fucking on morning TV, laughing at people that
I'd rather
aren't
be
funny.
on my blog radio talking to 6 people in my face.
If you do fucking morning TV, you're going to be fucking apologizing like a fucking a pilot in captivity in Iraq. Fucking in about 10 minutes, you with a black guy. I did in no way mean to offend the African American community.
Good one, man.
You'll be doing that in a second.
Our country is waging an illegal war. I love that one. It's like right after they pull that bomb handle, the second they go down and get caught. This country's illegal war against your country and its people is horrible.
That's what these apologists look like when people apologize for their fucking curses.
Yep.
They look like they got a fucking AK-47 in their head.
They should hold a newspaper with the date on it. I'm sorry I said what I said about your town. Looking around like you know just off camera is an AK-47 muzzle.
Trying to blink another message to your wife. Please help me. That's what they look like.
Yeah.
And it's on weird videotape from another country. I should never have said it.
It's a horrible thing.
Please.
Cut my head off, please.
I just don't want to hear how hard it is for a fucking... please.
All right, we're going to take a break and get the Rush audio. They're getting it now.
Oh, they're getting it?
Good.
How did they find it?
I don't know.
How did they
Jimmy.
find such hidden... It hasn't surfaced.
Something so obscure.
Just the fact that he used the word
I'll tell you how they found it. They logged on.
Yeah. It's not like we're asking you
They
to find a
tuned the
fucking
radio
snuff film.
to 15 different stations that carry Rush in every town.
But E-Rock says it hasn't surfaced
He was just
yet.
shaking like a blithering idiot.
He was so nervous.
He found it by cupping his hand around his ear and just craning his neck a little to the right. There it is. It's in the air in America.
He's trying to say it's hard to find Rush Limbaugh audio in this day and age.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sure. It hasn't surfaced yet.
Oh, these guys.
During the Limbaugh generation.
These guys just suck.
I wish he'd go swimming and not surface.
We'll be back in just a bit.
A little joke about him drowning.
E-Rock found the Rush Limbaugh audio.
Oh, he's dead finally.
Your site did it go to?
It surfaced.
Rush? Where's E-Rock?
It was on RushLimbaugh.com.
Yeah, of course it was.
It was actually on opieandanthony.com. He got it from your show. That's about. He actually went into the future to get it. That's how long it took. He went into the 5 minutes from now.
Where's E-Rock?
I don't know.
Is he coming in?
Whoa, look at Ohio, folks.
Jesus. It's tied.
It's tied up 44%.
She's finished.
Oh, boy, but Texas, Hillary's winning by a
That's
little bit.
weird, because it was the other way around a few days ago.
Yeah.
The poll's
She's
just
tough.
open.
She's tough. She's a fighter.
All the rednecks are coming out in Texas.
E-Rock, I see the audio surfaced, huh?
That's a small portion of it.
Huh?
That's a small portion of it. We just got the whole show.
What?
There's a small portion.
You hear us go, hello.
Welcome to the... That's it.
Can we hear what portion we have?
That's all they have.
You know, Obama can talk about the future, and the Clintons can talk about the past. I stand up for the right now.
That's exactly right.
I'm big on the right now. Somebody's got to be for right now, and that's me.
Hey, listen, my 12-year-old daughter, her statement last week was, who cares what the guy's middle name is? He looks like Curious George.
Don't let me laugh. I can't laugh. The point I was going to make to you is, you're going to have to be very careful how you try to You don't have to disabuse.
All right, he heard the comment, he laughed at the comment, and then realized
it was like a nervous titter.
I think it was a polite mercy laugh.
Yeah, like, don't make me laugh.
Kind of a mercy
She had
laugh.
shitty timing.
That
anyway.
wasn't a ha.
She wasn't that funny.
Oh,
No,
God,
exactly.
Yeah.
She kind of threw it away, that line.
Yeah,
She should have really punched Monkey.
No, she had
If he
no
was honest,
confidence.
he would have said,
she
that's
should have
not
punched
funny.
Monkey.
Fuck you and fuck your kid. If he had any fucking chutzpah.
Well, I wouldn't say Curious George. More like, what's the one out there? Dr. Zayas.
Yeah. And then
Oh, come on, don't make me laugh.
and then he came back from break and did this.
I never heard of Curious George until that caller.
Yes, you did, Rush.
No, he's kidding. He's kidding. He's kidding. I mean, I think this is a joke he's making.
You think he's
seriously.
like being very sarcastic?
Yeah, he's making fun of that he's that he knows
of all the pressure. That's.
Is that all you have?
I don't know. I don't care how old Curious George. I never heard of Curious George. I had no idea what she was talking about.
He's being facetious.
Oh, of course he is.
Now they tell me Curious George's a monkey. Well, whoop-de-doo.
No.
That's what you get coming in sick.
He's not kidding.
That's pretty ballsy.
I don't think he is.
No,
I think he's kidding.
He's not kidding
I
at
don't
all.
think he is.
He's making an excuse for why he left.
Yeah.
I never heard of Curious George, and now this, because he has to acknowledge
He's trying to
what it
save
is.
his ass.
Yes, exactly. He was
covered
not kidding.
himself.
He wasn't being
Of
ironic.
course.
No, but he
Curious
said
George.
That's what I'm saying is he's pretending because he says
pretending
He
not
says
to
I
heard
don't
of
care
Curious
how
George.
old he is.
Right.
Like he's saying, I mean, because there's nobody on earth who doesn't know who Curious George is.
Yeah,
He's
Barack Obama.
lying, but he's not being ironic about it. Going, of course I do. He's lying. He's
Right.
of course he knows what Curious George is. Fucking.
I think
that was
he's
a pretty
saying
good
it in a
cover.
way though that his listeners hear. There's a little sardonic in the voice.
Oh, I don't know. You're just being a ditto head.
We're missing the obvious, by the
ditto.
way. A lot of people pointing out that E-Rock said small portion for the first time in his life.
God, they're like lasers.
These
What
guys
else? What
are
else is there?
ridiculous.
E-Rock?
God, they're better than fucking Clinton's advance team that listens to everything and issues faxes.
Yeah.
I'm cutting up a piece of audio now where he just goes on
Why am I
for
doing that?
several minutes listing every cartoon that he's ever watched and what those cartoons consisted of.
All right.
And then apparently there's a caller calling him out saying he's a big liar and everything.
Oh, really?
Can I have more, please?
Stone guy mouth.
Okay, E-Rock, what's up? I'm sorry.
It's all dry.
That's it.
Like after you smoke too much pot, you just.
Wait, is your mouth dry?
E-Rock, was that audio hard to find?
The rest of it just showed up.
What, did he get a FedEx?
At the door? Yeah. Hello, I'm
Does
recording.
Rush come here and say it himself into her?
Send the UPS ground?
I didn't know.
We probably should have had that audio this morning, don't
It was
you
a
think?
monkey.
Yeah,
It was
well,
out there.
I was looking for it. I asked. Nobody else could find it, so
All right.
I didn't have it.
Getting ready for line of the day. E-Rock's supposed to run in some audio of Rush talking about cartoons, all the cartoons he has seen over the years.
What?
Claiming that he never saw Curious George. Here comes E-Rock once again. E to the rock.
Look at him. That's running.
That was apology, rambles about cartoons he used to watch.
Okay.
All All right, let's see. He's just trying to cover his ass because he laughed at the fact that someone said that Obama looks like Curious George.
Right.
And then he's claiming he never saw Curious George. He was just laughing.
Rush Limbaugh.
I need to apologize to both Senator Obama and to Senator McCain. We had a caller, the last caller of the hour. Your name was Tammy, is that right? What we were talking about McCain or Hillary and Obama in that race with her, right? Obama's qualifications. And she told me what her 12-year-old's reaction to Obama was. That little 12-year-old thought Obama looked like Curious George, and I chuckled. And we went to a break. I'd never heard of Curious George.
Oh, he's thinking Imus all the way, man.
I never heard of Curious.
How am I going to get myself out of this one?
I thought Curious George was half a fag.
Yeah.
And we went to a break. I'd never heard of Curious George. Only now have staffers sent me little pictures of Curious George.
I bet.
Never heard of Curious George.
You know what? The kid's right.
Now that I've seen it, I realize that he's a monkey, and I'm not sure what the big deal was, because that's clear.
Curious George. Never heard of Curious. Folks, when I was a kid, the last cartoon I ever watched
was Popeye.
No, I didn't watch Mighty Mouse. I never watched Mighty. This is the whole point. I watched... What are the cartoons I watched? I watched Yogi Bear. I watched the Flintstones, the Wacky Racers, which was hilarious.
Was it?
Don't know.
Wow, what in...
Well,
he's going
really
lost
sad.
his mind.
That's really sad. I thought that in the last segment that he was going like, oh, yeah, I'm sure this is what you want to hear. That I never heard of Curious George.
It's sad that's what he's come to.
But he's actually trying to say... I never heard of Curious George.
You can't do a radio show as long as he has and not know who Curious George is.
Yeah,
that's just ridiculous.
He's lying.
It was also a big... when that movie came out, you couldn't get away from the side of a bus that said Curious George on it.
Didn't they just remake it recently,
they just did it.
And why
I wrote on it for a month.
So so basically he's never been to a movie website is what he's saying.
No, he's never...
I gotta be honest, I didn't know who it was myself.
I don't know.
That's how much I thought all those pictures were of Barack Obama.
I had no idea.
I didn't know that there even was. That's how much alike they are.
Hilary Clinton is tied with Curious George in Texas.
I watched a cartoon based on the movie Birth of a Nation. It was a lot of fun.
I don't know about this Curious George character. I had no idea Curious George was a monkey.
Oh, shut up.
Shut up.
No one's fucking liar.
The Jetsons, I didn't like the Jetsons. This is the whole point.
The great if you just said, Curious George I liked.
But you know why there were no black people in the Jetsons? Well, the future looks bright, doesn't it? I don't know how the joke goes. I don't care.
I didn't like... This is the whole point. I didn't read comic books. I did not...
They were books. They were children's
books.
Watch
cartoons.
I did
like El Kabong. Quick draw, that sort of... But I did not...
Racist.
I did not watch cartoons.
He keeps naming so many things that shows that he is completely taken in popular culture.
I know El Kabong.
I know, he's mentioned everything but Curious.
Yeah, he's other H.A. Ray books.
I'm getting a fine fact.
I liked the giraffe. There was a giraffe.
I'm getting a fine fact from Than. There have been 58 Curious George books since 1941.
58,
pretty much one a year for the last 60 years.
Yeah. I don't know Curious George. I would concentrate on the man in the yellow hat. I never knew he had a house partner.
I don't know this Curious George. I don't know what he does.
That's right.
Nope. Did not. Never read Batman. Never read Superman. Never read Flash.
Right,
never read comic books.
Come on,
it's not a comic book. It's a huge children's book.
What a nerd.
And it's a doll. And it's a movie with Will Ferrell's voice that came out about 2 years ago.
Tops.
Is it?
Yes.
There was one time there was a comment. My mother was going to have to be gone, so she made me heat up a Swanson's fried chicken TV dinner. Okay, and I wanted to read something while I was eating. It was some cartoon.
Bet you didn't have one there, did you, fatso?
My mother was going out of town, so she put me in bed with my grandmother and her friend, like Midnight Cowboy. And they gave me $1 and said, "Go to the movies, lover."
She bakes TV dinners like the average person bakes cookies.
Why is he bringing up fried chicken? That was kind of stupid.
Yeah, a little racist.
It was weird.
Just a whole tray of TV dinners.
Yeah, I didn't know Swanson's made chitlins. And
I never had fried chicken growing up or watermelon.
I used to...
We had the Swanson's jowls.
While I was eating, it was some cartoon. I can't even say what the comic book was. But I have no idea who this this Curious George guy was.
Oh, my God, shut up.
Jesus, what an asshole.
So, I wish to apologize to both Senator Obama and Senator McCain. It was not my intent
protecting his
to
empire.
bring dishonor and guttural utterances into this campaign. It happened. I laughed about it. It was a 12-year-old kid's reaction to Obama. It was told by his mother. I was laughing because I was being polite, but I'd never heard a Curious George. I still don't know what the deal is.
But this is the bullshit of it, you fucking... Shit. He's like Maxwell.
Oh, my God, He's
a liar, because he not only laughed, he went, don't make me laugh.
Yeah, don't make me laugh.
I can't laugh at that.
Right, it was obvious that he knew that there was something there that he wasn't
shouldn't be laughing.
Laugh at.
It was a cautious, okay, don't... Why would he say, don't make me laugh?
Don't make me laugh.
Give another reason for him to say that.
He didn't know.
That if he didn't know what Curious George was...
Exactly, I didn't even think of that.
Why did he go, okay, don't make me laugh, I can't, we gotta get off the air.
Very good, counselor.
You know,
very good.
But that's what this... people are actually able to deny shit that's on fucking tape of themselves.
This is like
I only laughed because I was being polite. Really? Then why did you
can't even say things. You can't laugh at. You have to explain
why.
No one called him out on anything.
In the Soviet Union,
he started explaining
1950.
Shit. Yeah. He started explaining shit before anyone said anything.
Play. Can you? I'd love to hear the laughing again.
Sure. Yeah, the original laughing.
The original laugh.
Let me just find that. Hold on, let's get to the end
and
of
just hear how he's going.
But I have no clue what Curious George does. I don't know. And Dawn stunned me. Well, Curious George was around when you were growing up. Well, first I have heard. In fact, I can tell. I have never seen a cartoon starring a monkey.
Magilla Gorilla?
Yeah, liar.
Are you a liar?
I never even heard of monkeys.
Magilla Gorilla is a gorilla, which though it is one of the primates, one of the great apes, it is different than a chimpanzee, which I believe is what Curious George is.
I thought King Kong was a guy with a crown. Fucking cunt, shut up.
He's afraid to make any reference to anything. Oh
my, what a fraud.
I know Davy Jones was in a band. I don't know what the name was. I never heard of it. Mickey Dolenz,
he's just starring a monkey.
I was somebody's uncle. I don't remember who.
Yeah, so, unless there was one on the Jetsons or on the Flintstones.
But I think it was a barrel of something.
Sorry, Planet of the Something. With Charlton Heston. Planet of what was it? Help me out.
Something.
That's right.
Oh my God, he mentions the Flintstones. Which
he mentions if there was any monkeys in the Flintstones.
Which brings up the most racist cartoon
monkeys
joke ever.
Exactly.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I think he's speaking in code.
You know why there weren't any black people on the Flintstones?
He's not speaking in code.
What? I know.
He's a dope.
Fucking fat junkie.
And so, unless there was one on the Jetsons or on the Flintstones, but I think those were dinosaurs and alligators.
What? He's insane. He's panicking. He's
who do you think
used to fucking wash the dishes and go, "It's a living." You know, fucking monkey did something in that. I know it.
How about Grape Ape? You never heard of Grape Ape?
Yeah,
exactly.
Magilla Gorilla?
You know, Obama can talk about the future,
Here we go.
and the Clintons can talk about the past. I stand up for the right now.
That's exactly right.
I'm big on the right now. Somebody's got to be for right now, and that's me.
Hey, listen, my 12-year-old daughter, her statement last week was, who cares what the guy's middle name is? He looks like Curious George.
Well, your daughter's a racist.
Listen, I can't laugh. The point I was going to make to you is, you're going to have to be very careful how you try to You don't have to disabuse.
He laughs and then goes, I can't laugh. He knew exactly.
The laugh itself is like, I can't laugh.
I can't why would you say I
Why
can't
would
laugh?
he say that?
Why can't you laugh? Unless you're on a pill that every time, like for your heart, but every time you laugh, your asshole falls out like a fucking dog's pussy.
Pick it up like it's your keys.
Yeah.
Well,
it slinkies out of your pants.
Iraq just handed in something else. What's this now? More cartoon babble?
He says Hillary probably liked the comment, and then he had to go and apologize to Hillary for saying that.
Oh, my God.
This is what happens. This is what fucking happens when you get a woman and a fucking... This is the... Fuck. Fuck. You understand? This is what white males been going through the last 50 years.
Yeah.
You can't say shit.
No. Iraq's smiling, and then what?
And then he goes on another
fucking
cartoon.
Insanity.
another cartoon rant, claiming he's never seen Snoopy, but then describes every character in Charlie Brown's world, but has never seen Snoopy. And then he goes, was Snoopy in the newspapers? Was he a comic book? I don't know. And he just keeps going.
I think Rush is losing his mind.
He really, I always thought he sucked, and he was a cornball, but now he really is just becoming irrelevant.
So, at any rate, we have fired the caller, Tammy. We're not going to put up with this on this program, ladies. We're not.
That's a little sarcastic.
Yeah, see,
that's sarcasm.
That's part of me that thinks that he's doing this to make his listeners laugh. Like he's going way over the top, saying,
"Maybe
I could never have heard of me. I watched the Flintstones.
Maybe he's playing.
I don't know if there are any monkeys on the Flintstones.
Yeah, but you don't think he just might be fucking worried about losing his fucking empire?
But he's doing both. He's getting
right.
He's
playing both sides. He's like,
because he gets to say, "I totally apologized," but his listeners are going, "Yeah, that's hilarious."
Yeah,
you
they're
even
laughing.
managed to do the Flintstones monkey joke. You even snuck that in.
With this on this program, ladies. We're not going to tolerate this kind of stuff on this program. And I do officially apologize to both Senator Obama and to Senator McCain.
He keeps saying that over and over.
Why aren't you apologizing to Hillary? Well, she's probably happy it happened. No, I guess I better apologize for saying that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, it's all facetious.
Yeah.
It is all facetious.
He's being full of shit. That's
no,
funny.
and if you listen to the first time he apologized, that he goes, "As long, I don't care how long that's been out. The Curious George, how old it is.
Yeah,
I don't know about it, and it's a joke."
But you see, ladies and gentlemen, this. I'm doing this as an illustration for you of how really uptight and tense everybody's going to be with any kind of criticism of Barack Obama on the Republican side. I think we may set a record in this upcoming campaign. If Obama is the nominee, we may set a record for the number of apologies.
That's exactly what this is.
And his campaign.
Good.
That's what by various Republicans and so forth.
All right, good.
So that's that.
Wow.
That was what it was.
Yeah.
Set a record for racial.
He chuckled at a racist joke, borderline, and then off the air somebody said, "You may have to apologize for that." And he says, "Fuck this.
Watch this.
I'm gonna fucking spend the rest of the show."
Oh, good.
I regret that it happened. I can't use the McCain excuse that I wasn't here, because I was here. Well, I know I'm here, but I'm not really here. And it was the end. It was coming up on a hard break, and just being polite to the caller. Do I know who Snoopy? You know something? She just asked me. I have never once watched a Snoopy television show. I have never read a Snoopy book. I have seen Snoopy on the blimp covering golf tournaments, but I have not. No, I'm telling you, I was into the cerebral pursuits. I'm telling you, when I was a kid, all I wanted to do was be older. I didn't want to be identified as doing anything that kids did. So, no. Well, fine, adults watch Snoopy, I didn't. I did watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer at Christmas time. Thought that was cool. I really got into Christmas stuff. I still do, as you all know. But I did not.
And people say our show's unfocused. The fuck is
He's all over the place.
He's back on the
I know the Snoopy story. You got the Linus character. You got, what's her name? Always denying Charlie Brown the ball. Lucy. Lucy's always, Charlie Brown's the nerd. He's the brunt of all the jokes. He's huge. I don't know what Snoopy does Snoopy sits on top of the doghouse. I don't know what he does. I just know the character Snoopy. I have never read. Was Snoopy in the newspapers? Okay. Were there comic books with Snoopy? The Charlie Brown strip is Snoopy. Okay.
What's he killing time?
I never read the comic pages in the newspaper.
All right.
We got the point earlier now.
Yes, I've
never seen, I don't even have a TV. What? I always liked radio.
Gilligan's Island.
I didn't read classified ads. I went to the editorial page, I went to the sports page.
More than Ginger.
And that was my extent of using, and sometimes, the news section and so on, but I did not read the comics.
Enough.
And that's why I never heard of this local weed, Crazy George, or Curious George, whatever his name is. Curious George?
Crazy George.
He's doing both, man.
Yeah, he's doing both.
He's not just being sarcastic. He's for real apologizing.
Yeah, he's doing both.
More animation he hasn't seen?
Come on.
It's almost
no.
It's almost what?
No. He talks about how he found the title Finding Nemo misleading. He thought it was about Captain Nemo, and then found out it was about a goldfish. and one other cartoon in there.
About a
It's
goldfish.
a bit. He's doing a shitty bit.
I have never watched an episode of The Simpsons. I have seen The Simpsons when it's been on other people's TVs. I have keep walking. I'm not big into animation. I keep telling you, I'm into what's real, the right now. Animated stuff leaves me cold. I did watch...
The Simpsons are pretty real and right now, man.
Well, at least during the time it's been around and popular, they have been.
Oh, I did watch... I got roped into this. I did watch Finding Nemo. The funniest part of that movie was in the sharks. They're having a 12-step meeting to get over their addiction of eating little fish like Captain Nemo or little...
Captain Nemo.
When I first heard about Finding Nemo, I thought it was like Captain Nemo of the Nautilus. You know, some little goldfish swimming around. But there was a funny line in that movie. What is it?
Really racist.
Oh, they call seagulls sea rats.
Holy.
Yes, exactly.
That's the funny line?
What they are.
Hysterical.
I
gotta
run
out and get that.
As many
Jim,
eagles as there are seagulls. Wouldn't it want to be a greater
this guy
place if there were
he
more,
thinks he's
more
funny.
pelicans and more seagulls? I understand why. But we can all dream. We can all have hope for the future that the pelican population might someday...
Why pelicans?
Also, his banging on his desk.
Anyway, I've got to take a brief time out.
It's a tell.
Such a tell.
He's just doing it's a weak bit.
That's a code
Very
for
bad.
people.
Brad W. from Kings
I think
Park
it is.
writes, he was on The Simpsons. Rush Limbaugh, he was on The Simpsons.
Oh, he was on The Simpsons.
Yes. So.
It's just, it's a weak bit.
And J.J. Walk from the Bronx, stop flip-flopping, pick a side. Rush stinks or he doesn't.
We don't know what he's really doing, JJ, so shut your face.
And I don't listen
tell
to
other people what to do when you're a fucking
I don't listen to his show, so I don't know if he stinks or if he's great. I have no idea.
We can't tell exactly the tone of what he's saying, so that's why we're flip-flopping, as it sounds like he's doing something different. Sorry, you make the decision immediately and never waver.
It's important.
If I was a regular listener of the show, we'd be able to tell what this is all about.
Yeah, we didn't
then you
know.
would understand, his delivery and stuff. I have no fucking idea.
HBO is not
fuck
working
your
on
mother
Michael
in
J.
a
Williams.
refrigerator box under the bridge. Faggot.
All right, let's get line of the day out and
Line of the day.